What's going on, everyone? It's time for another film review. Today, we're actually going to be talking about It, the 2017 remake, because, well, I've talked about it, Chapter 2, in the original, but I never actually reviewed this one. So, I watched it last night, got reacquainted with it, and yeah, so let's talk about it. So, It 2017 was released by Warner Brothers September 8th, 2017. It was written by uh, Chase Delmeyer, Kerry Fukunasa, and Gary Duberman. It was produced by Roy Lee, Dan Lin, Seth Graham Smith, and David Katzenberg. Don't mind the cat meow. And Barbara Muschietti. It was directed by Andy Muschietti, who would go on to do It Chapter 2. He's also done Mama, a couple. He's going to be going on to do the new Flash movie that comes out this year, and also the prequel or the third It movie, Welcome to Derry. This had a box office earnings of over $701.8 million. So it is basically an anomaly. Apparently, he's from space or something like that originally, but yeah, he's disguised himself as a clown, which is a common fear of children, and comes and haunts Derry, the town of Derry, every 27 years. And only selected kids get to see him. And if you see him, then he torments you and stuff, and tries to take your soul and things like that. So this group of kids, known as the Losers Club, start seeing him, and they try to figure out a way to stop him and prevent him from hurting other children after he takes one of the kids' younger brothers, Georgie. So, yeah, overall, this film is pretty well shot. Love the cinematography, and it's very well lit, well put together, and the kid actors are the acting in it is actually really good, and a really good just standout performances from everyone in the cast. They do a good job. They add a lot more emotion to their characters and things like that. They're not just reading the script and stuff like that. It was put real well, and the special effects are pretty good and stuff. Like the CG stuff's pretty good. There's some pretty good dark moments and stuff in the film, and yeah, there's a lot of good jump scares and creepy aspects of the film. And some really good, amusing comedic parts mixed in with it overall. And the writing of the script and stuff like that seemed to be pretty good and pretty well. I think this is on par with the 1990s Chapter 1. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good film. Uh, yeah, it is a little lengthy, and there's a little bit of random stuff that doesn't really need to be in the movie that's in it. But overall, it's a fun horror film. There's some good, creepy, scary scenes in it, and overall, it's a fun film to watch. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it 2017 a 4 out of 5. Yeah, so I thought it was pretty good, and yeah, too bad It Chapter 2 kind of like slacked a bit and was a little too long, but this one is still a worthy remake. So, yeah. I'll link a trailer, or even if I could find the whole film where you watch it for free, I'll link that down below. But also make sure you check out my Instagram. It's linked down below. That's where I always post clips of films and review in the future, all my story. You should have the film title and hashtag and subject on film and a hashtag so you're aware of it. Also, make sure you check out my Letterbox, where I post my first star rating right after watching the film. So follow me on one of those two platforms, staying with this channel. Like this video, share it to more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below. And if you have any other films or film franchise in any genre that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Also, make sure you check out all my other Stephen King film reviews. I review pretty much majority of them, and they're all linked. I'll link the playlist and stuff down below if I remember to. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. Hopefully, find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. Also, so you hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, like somewhat like this, classic films and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because I'm going to be diving into another franchise I haven't talked about in a while, and that's the Halloween one. We're going to talk about Halloween Ends in the next review, so make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those killer clowns taking our kids' souls, and I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.